My name is Tanya and I'm joining you from Amsterdam. And today we're going to do a mobility flow targeted towards the hip joints. And mobility is not about flexibility, it's about the right balance between the strength and flexibility. So we are going to move the hip joints in different directions and we are going to work on building the strength of the tissues around the hip joints. So let's start the flow.
Let's start in Shavasana. Lie down on your back and relax completely. Let your breath flow and release all the tension from your body. Bend your legs and slowly bring your knees closer to your chest. Hug your knees, lift your head, round your spine, and tuck your nose in between your knees. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lie down on your back and straighten the legs 90 degrees up. Breathe in, flex your feet. Breathe out, point your toes. Flex and point. Rotate your feet from the ankle. Change direction. Let's warm up the knee joints. Flex and extend the right knee. Make sure the knees stay together and keep both feet flexed. Now switch legs. Left knee. Bend the right leg, open the right knee to the side and rotate the hip. Straighten the leg and lift it all the way up. So we are going in circles, external rotation of the hip. 5 times in total. Now switch legs. External rotation of the left hip joint. Knee goes to the side, straighten the leg and lift all the way up. Bend both legs, knees to the chest, hug your legs, round your spine, nose in between the knees. Slowly roll from side to massage your back. Roll back and come forward to sitting position. Stretch both legs in front of you. Straighten your spine by pushing your fingertips into the floor. And we continue the warm-up. Bend your right knee, open your hip and press the right foot against the left inner thigh. Rotate the hip inwards and outwards. If you can keep your spine straight without support, you can bring your hands together in front of your chest. Now switch sides, left leg, external and internal rotation of the hip. Now grab your right leg under the hip and start flexing your knee joint. This is a fast and intense movement. Keep your foot flexed. Grab your heel with both hands and see if you can straighten the leg all the way up. You can stop once you feel that your back is about to go round. Hold your foot from the inside and open your hip to the side. You can keep the leg bent. but make sure the spine is long and straight and keep pushing your chest forward. Now hold the outer edge of your foot from the outside and close your hip. Now let the grip go and keep your leg in the same position, engaging the adductors. Let's switch sides. Hold on to your left hip, flex and extend your left knee. The movement is very intense, keep your foot flexed. Hold on to your heel and straighten the leg if possible. Open the hip to the left side. The knee can be bent. Spine straight, chest forward. And close the hip to the right side. Let the grip go. Hold. Keep breathing. And release. Bring the soles of your feet together in Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, and take a few breaths here. Make sure your spine is straight and your pelvis is in neutral, not rolling backwards. And make an effort to open the soles of your feet to the sky. Feel the engagement in your hip joints. Janu Shirshasana, straighten the left leg and flex the foot, and keep the right foot against the left inner thigh. Hold on to your left foot or left shin, and take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, push your chest forward, and as you breathe out, dive in, bend forward. Now breathe in and dive out, scoop up, arching your lower back. Breathe out and dive back into the forward bend. Once again, breathe in, dive out. Breathe out, dive in. And stay here with your breath, releasing the tension in your back muscles and in your hip joints. Take a deep breath in and come all the way up to the sitting posture. Bring your left hand behind your back and place your right hand in front of your left leg. Rotate your chest, and as you breathe out, bend forward, extending your arms to the sides and feel the nice stretch of the right side of your body. Breathe in and come back to the sitting posture. Make sure your right foot is pressing against the left inner thigh. Place your hands behind your back, fingers pointing forward, and lift your pelvis up into the tabletop pose with the right heel still pushing into the left inner thigh. If you are willing to take the next step, then extend your right leg to the side without losing the posture. Push the chest forward and lift the pelvis up. Don't let it sink. And bring your foot back and lower down. Dandasana, symmetrical posture. Both legs extended, feet flexed, spine straight. Janu Shirshasana with the left leg bent, left foot pushing against the right inner thigh, right leg straight. Now hold on to your right foot or your right shin. Take a deep breath in and dive into the forward bend as you breathe out. Breathe in, dive out. Breathe out, dive in. One more time. As you dive out, try to arch your lower back. As you dive in, keep lengthening your spine. You can bend your left knee if the tension is too much. Now take a few breaths, relaxing into the forward bend. Take a deep breath in and come all the way up. Rotate your chest to the right. Place your right hand behind your pelvis and your left hand in front of the right leg. As you breathe out, extend your arms to the sides and bend forward, stretching the left side of your body. Breathe in And come back to the sitting posture and get ready for a tabletop pose with your left foot against the right inner thigh. Lift your pelvis up and bring your left knee down. Find your balance and stay there. And if you're ready to take the next step, extend your left leg to the side and keep your foot flexed. Push your pelvis higher, don't let it sink. And bring your foot back and release the pose. Back to Dandasana, symmetrical alignment of the body. Get ready for Upaya Padangushtasana. Bend your knees to the sides and hold on to your big toes. Find the balance on your sitting bones and see if you can straighten both legs. If not, keep them slightly bent, but make sure that the spine is straight. Place your right hand on your left shoulder and slowly lower your right leg down with control, heel almost touching the floor, and lift it back up. Switch sides, left hand on the right shoulder, let go of your left leg and lower it down with control. This is a core strengthening exercise. Make sure your body is frozen and only the legs are moving. Hold on to your toes and get ready for Navasana. Release the grip of your feet and extend your arms parallel to the ground and make sure you're still balancing on your sitting bones and not rolling over backwards. Bend your legs, cross your shins, bend forward and place your hands on the ground, coming into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a few breaths here, lengthening your spine and stretching your hamstrings. Now breathe in, lift your right leg up. As you breathe out, step into the lower lunge. Place your left knee on the ground, your body is straight and centered, hands pushing into the right hip. As you breathe in, push your left foot into the ground and lift your left knee off the ground. Don't move the pelvis. As you breathe out, release. This should feel intense. Breathe in and suck the kneecap in. Breathe out and release. Breathe in and feel the engagement of your hip flexors. Breathe out and stretch. Push your pelvis even further down. Now shift your pelvis backwards, straighten the right leg and flex the foot. As you breathe in, lengthen both sides of your body, push the chest forward, and as you breathe out, bend forward. If this is too much for your hamstrings or your spine, then stay upright and breathe. Now lift your chest halfway up. See if you can lift the right leg up without engaging the lower back, and once you lift it, sway your leg from side to side, up and down, and release. Come back to the lower lunge, bend your left knee and hold on to your left foot, bring it closer to your pelvis. You can rotate the shoulder inwards if that is possible, and extend your right arm in front of you. Lock the thumb and the index finger and keep breathing. Bend forward, place your left hand onto the mat and bring the right foot a little bit further to the side. Flex your right foot and rotate the hip outwards and push your right hand into the right inner thigh. Keep your foot flexed. This is important for the knee safety. And if you feel you can go further, then step onto the toes of the left leg and lift the left knee off the ground. So as you breathe in, engage the adductors against your hand. And as you breathe out, release the tension and let the pelvis sink down. From here, come into the plank pose, then lower down in Chaturanga Dandasana, scoop up into the upward facing dog, and come back into downward facing dog. Let's do the same sequence on the left side. Breathe in, lift the left leg up. Breathe out, step into the low lunge, right knee on the ground, both hands on the left hip. As you breathe in, lift your right knee off the ground. Engage your flexors. And as you breathe out, release the tension. Breathe in, lift the knee off the ground, engage. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, up. And breathe out, down. Shift your pelvis backwards, straighten the left leg and flex the foot. And as you breathe in, lengthen both sides of your body, push the chest forward. And as you breathe out, bend forward. You can also skip the forward bend and stay upright and breathe. Lift your chest halfway up and lift the left leg up. Keep the leg straight, foot flexed. And once you lift it, sway it from side to side and up and down. Release and come back to the low lunge. Bend your right knee and hold on to your right foot. Bring it closer to your pelvis and extend your left arm in front of you. Lock your thumb and the index finger and keep breathing. Bend forward and place your right hand on the mat. Bring the left foot a little bit further to the side. Flex your left foot and rotate the hip outwards and push your left hand into the left inner thigh. And if you're ready for a more intense option, then step onto the toes of the right leg and lift the right knee off the ground. As you breathe in, engage the adductors against your left hand as if you want to rotate the hip inwards. And as you breathe out, release the tension and let the pelvis sink down. Come back to the plank pose, lower down in Chaturanga Dandasana. Scoop up into the upper facing dog and come back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And bend your knees, getting ready for Virasana. Roll your calf muscles outwards and place your pelvis in between your feet. Both feet are parallel to the hips, toes pointing backwards. And if this posture creates too much tension in your knees, then please sit on a block or on your heels. Don't strain your knee joints. Place your hands on your hips and close your eyes. Let the breath calm down and take a moment to observe the sensations in your body. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, extend your left leg in front of you and flex the foot. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. And as you breathe out, bend forward. And if you're rolling to your left side, then extend your left arm to the side and place the fingertips on the ground to keep the balance. Both of your sitting bones should be touching the ground. Breathe in and come up. Bring your right knee to your chest and place your right knee above the left knee, following the external rotation of the hip. Now push your hands into the ground and see if you can lift your pelvis off the ground. And if you squeeze your thighs together, then you might even lift the left heel off the ground. Now relax into the forward bend for a moment. Take a deep breath in and come all the way up. Hold on to your right heel from the inside and open the hip and extend your leg to the side. Keep it straight if possible or slightly bent. Keep your spine straight and keep lifting your chest up. And back to Dandasana. Now bend your left knee, internal hip rotation. Place your foot parallel to your hip and roll out the calf muscles. Spread your weight evenly between the sitting bones. Take a deep breath in And as you breathe out, bend forward. Hold on to your right foot or extend the right arm to the side to preserve the balance in the posture. Now breathe in and come up. Bring your left knee to your chest. And now place your left knee above the right knee, following the external rotation of the hip. Push your hands into the ground and once again see if you can lift your pelvis off the ground and maybe right heel off the ground. Release and relax into the forward bend for a moment. Take a deep breath in and come all the way up. Hold on to your left heel from the inside, open the hip and extend your left leg to the side. The leg can be slightly bent. It is more important to keep the spine straight and push the chest forward. Now place both feet on the ground. Knees to the chest, hug your knees. Hold on to your big toes or to your heels and come into the sitting balance Upaya Padangusthasana 2 with the legs apart. See if you can bring your hands together in front of your chest without dropping your legs and hold the balance. And release. Bring the soles of your feet together in the butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Getting ready for Upavishta Konasana. Spread the legs wide apart, flex both feet, push the heels into the ground, and make sure your pelvis is in neutral. Please use a block to sit on if you feel that your lower back is rounded in this posture. As you breathe in, try to arch your lower back so that your pelvis tilts forward. Then lengthen both sides of your body and push the chest forward. And as you breathe out, slowly lower down. Let the breath lead your motion. Don't be in a hurry. Listen to your body. To go even deeper into the pose, you can press your hands against your feet and create resistance. Feet pushing into the hands and hands pushing back into the feet. As you breathe in, create some space. And as you breathe out, move into that space. Now as you breathe in, slowly lift your body up. And bring your feet together back into butterfly pose. Slowly with control. Now bring your knees together and hug your legs. This is the end of our practice. It's time for Shavasana. Lie down on your back and let go all the tension. Take your time to relax and appreciate these moments of stillness.